And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Hannon the Baron Barrow. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Nicolau.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Truly an MMA hotbed. This UFC arena has been a host to any number of different historical moments in the UFC, and we'll have some more UFC history here tonight, Jim.
In one of the biggest moments for women Brazilian fighters, Amanda Nunes fought there and retained her title. Jessica Andrade knocked out Rose Namajunas to become the UFC strawweight champion. This is a great arena for great fights, and some of the best Brazilian performances were had in this arena. Dig and kick.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, he blasted the kick to the midsection right there. Got it right below that elbow guard. And on the other side, if you're the boxer, maybe need to lower that guard a little bit more.
Well, you're at kicking range and not boxing range. So as he's landing damage, the boxer can't reach him with the punches. It's beautiful, and it shows how hard they worked in building this game plan and this approach that has allowed for him to jump out in front. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot. Nice body shot there. Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Nice. Nicely done.
Big knee lands to the body.
And they separate. Nice shot to the body there. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Beautiful body kick. Straight punch lands.
Watch out for those kicks.
Man. Oh, he might be out. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Oh, Barrow's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night. Switch knee lands to the body.
Connected with a solid punch right there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off after several failed. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. That Darce is tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Look at that. Recognizing he was about to lose position.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
20 seconds to go in round one. Oh, Barrow's back in full mount. Final seconds of the round. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Barrow's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights. That flying knee, so perfect. Kind of makes me want to try one in the dressing room after the fights.
No, John. John, listen. No, John. No, don't throw a flying knee.
Okay.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Oh, big O.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
I give one, I take one. You give one. He's going to guillotine. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent.
Oh, countering. It looks like a boot shot. Oh, and he's out.
Work.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
Lands the low kick. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Nice jab.
3 minutes now to go round two. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Try to establish that jab. Hook to the head there by Mateus Nicola. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Throwing that jab, no good.
Oh, nice.
Lands the overhand right.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting at it.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Takedown defense holds up. Right now they separate. Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it is showing tonight inside the octagon. Big double leg level change.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow. Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission. Oh, man, that was slick. He passed the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Under 30 seconds. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. 20 seconds left to go in round two. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Taken down by Nicolau. Going for a submission. Oh, it's tight. Oh, he got out. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Barao. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
About the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Back and forth we go.
He's hurt. He's hurt. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Big right hand.
His nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
And now some separation.
Just missed with the left there.
That was a big check.
Just misses there with the left. Another takedown attempt, not there. Oh, good lead right by Mateus Nicolau.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt already. Back. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Back to the jab now, no good. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Hannon, the Baron Barrow.
So congratulations are in order to Team Nova Uniao and, of course, the former UFC bantamweight king, Hannon the Baron Barrow. This is a guy who has had a lot of naysayers. He's had weight-cutting issues in the past. I think Hannon Barrow proved a lot to the fans tonight and maybe proved a lot to himself with this big victory here under the lights. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Lamosh. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, DC's been all over this great nation. Fortaleza right on the equator. Tonight, though, we are in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You're holding up pretty well.
It's rough flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's far from me, coming from California, but the moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for a great fight, and I'm also in for a great crowd. People that are very knowledgeable about the sport of mixed martial arts and very passionate.
Well, that didn't take long as the crowd files in. She already secures her first takedown attempt against the more well-rounded fighter. Big moment potentially right there.
She knew that she held the advantage in the wrestling specifically, and that proves that point. Getting to the takedown early and now trying to inflict some damage from, oh, arm triangle, arm triangle, arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number 1.
lined it up on the right there to no avail. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight.
Oh, high kick.
Single leg takedown is good. Well, she said I'm going to take her down early, and there it is. So the early takedown that she spoke about all week.
Oh, floor attack. Yup.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Oh.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Nice transition.
Suarez is right back to the full mount, making all these shots count. Suarez is able to transition back to side control now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Nice punch land over the top. Great timing on that double leg. Nice pass.
Suarez is back in half guard. Right into side control. Trying for a submission here. That Darce choke is tight.
It's gotta be it. It seems so tight.
Just to take the words out of your mouth, she gets it.
Unbelievable that she was able to survive this. It looked like the fight was over. She's stepping over the mount here.
Suarez is in half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Suarez is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Always be closing.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Nice pass.
20 seconds left. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
Oh my goodness, she's got it deep.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
What a start.
All right, sit down, see, yeah, breathe, relax. Look, you're way too aggressive, okay? You're way too aggressive against your opponent right now, okay?
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready? You ready?
Round two underway. All right, so next round is underway, and perhaps she's a little bit frustrated that she didn't get the finish in that previous round, but gotta think she goes back to the submission well.
Yes, she has to go back to the submission. She did such a great job of putting herself in the finishing position that she has to go and attack it again.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Hook to the head there by Lemos.
Fantastic takedown land.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lemos. With conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard. Full side control now.
Suarez is going for a choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Well, her grappling has been very strong thus far, and when she's putting it all together like this, takedowns, ground control, I'm not sure there's a woman in this division that can hang.
Not many, and now she has her back.
Suarez is really pressing now, and she's got her opponent's belly firmly placed on the mat. Ooh, she's got a rear naked choke, and it's tight. Hang on a second, what an escape.
I cannot believe she got out of there. She shoved the elbow up, created space, freed her neck, and defended that rear naked choke. Oh, nice.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit.
Big double leg level change.
Suarez is in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significance. Oh, flapjack. She got flattened out there. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she's got the Darce choke now. Deep, but she got out.
She got out, and now she finds herself in a dominant position.
Wow. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Oh, great block there. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level. Nice pass.
Suarez is looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
"30 seconds to go. Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boys, if she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke locked in. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Nice jab by Lemos. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Lemos. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. And there's a takedown attempt. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Get right here.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wreck it.
Especially with this.
Suarez is looking for that arm triangle. Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. And now she's in mount.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. All right, huge pop from the crowd as she gets back to her feet. Gotta think she's gonna go for it here.
You knew that she had to be standing if she wanted a chance to win this fight. She has got to find the finish. She's got to go out on her shield here.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or some.
Great timing on that double leg. Nice pass. Oh, right into mount. Beautiful transition.
All right, north-south position now, attempting a choke now. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, what a result in Rio, a stunner.
I mean, wow.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Darce choke, Tatiana Suarez.
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rodgers.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so we get another look at Rafael dos Anjos here tonight, and you want to talk about a 5'2" fighter who can do it all. Enter RDA. He spent some time working on his boxing with Freddie Roach. Perhaps we will see some of those results here tonight. Rafael dos Anjos yet again in a massive spot here, this time at 170 pounds. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Dos Anjos' shot there is blocked. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Oh,
Big right hand there. Dos Anjos gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
nice head kick.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Solid kick right there.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Jab snaps the head back.
Just misses with the jab there.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Big hook. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate. A lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal tonight.
The right hand just misses. Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
You have to fight, John.
And now some separation. Dos Anjos gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Come on, be first. You gotta use your combos.
With 90 seconds to go in round 1.
Fast jab lands him.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Dos Anjos. Dos Anjos not having it. Looking to land the leg kick now. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Dos Anjos is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. 15 seconds.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Nice job by him defensively there. Round 2 straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Dos Anjos' corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick.
Both guys appeared to land there. All right, so he continues to attack that upper leg area, and the thigh is really starting to show some visible bruising now.
It's showing visible bruising, and you can see his movements are a bit labored. Look for him to try to switch his stances and try to hide that leg, because he has to do something.
Missed with that right hand. Oh, nice job to block that punch. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily the way you drew it up today, champ.
No, watching these two fight in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get this type of success on the feet. He looks like he is evolving as a fighter, and that is very good for him and his team to see.
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Well, I always marvel at the physical toughness of you and our entire roster, but dude, that thigh is in rough shape.
Yeah, at some point, it doesn't matter how tough you are. When you have taken that many shots, it starts to dead leg you. He'll start to have trouble walking and moving around the octagon, and then you become a stationary target.
Oh, Superman punch is true. Trying to do damage now with the kick, that's a miss. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Big shot to the head.
Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limp.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
Deep now. So the referee monitoring things closely at this stage of the fight. I feel like the doctor is looking at that thigh as well. Didn't look like that when he walked out tonight.
No, he didn't. He was full of pep in his step. There is no more pep in that step. The guy can barely walk around the octagon right now. He's been beat up, he's been battered, he's been bruised, and it looks like we're very close to getting a leg kick finish.
Dos Anjos' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Good eyes to not take that shot.
Missed on the right hand.
Oh, he just hurt him, he just hurt him.
Oh! Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Knee to the body.
Big right hand.
Oh, huge left. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round. DC will show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Now a kick to the body.
Oh! He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Another hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Oh! Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice high kick.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back. Oh! And there comes the stoppage. Rafael Dos Anjos with a huge win tonight.
Holy smokes.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Rafael Dos Anjos.
All right, a big win here tonight for the Rio de Janeiro native, former UFC lightweight champion Rafael Dos Anjos. And maybe he should have been fighting at 170 pounds a long time ago. He has been nothing if not dominant since moving up to 170 pounds. And now you can start to think about legitimate championship aspirations after this big win for RDA here tonight.